What's up, guys? Welcome to Sunday Chunes. Woo! Happy Father's Day to all the daddy-os out there. So exciting. Today has been so beautiful so far. Been celebrating Darnell, my hubby baby daddy Tatuka. And then also we're going to be going to a parade later. There's like a car show going on in Prince George. And then dinner with the fam and with all the dads, like on our dads. And I just love Father's Day. What a fun time. What are you doing for Father's Day? Leave me a comment below. But you know what? One of my favorite activities to do with my dad was to go on road trips. So today we are singing a whole bunch of Roadtrippin songs, and special guest Emily Mack is in the house. Woohoo! One of my favorite voices, hands down. Let's kick things off with some music. This is a song about road tripping called Shotgun. Singing la 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 la. Early morning, driving in the car. Girls in the back got me laughing so hard. Ready to roll, got the radio on. Singing la 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 la. Got my rose tinted spectacles on. Coloring my destination. Open the windows, let my head down. Singing la 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 la. La 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 la. I'm calling shotgun like a bandit on the run. My soul is the road I'm giving up control, going far, far from home. Hitting 140 in my old sedan. These back roads don't care much for plans. The girls are screaming, catch us if you can. Singing la 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 la. La 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 la. I'm calling shotgun like a bandit on the run. My soul is the road I'm giving up control, going far, far from home. I'm going far, far from home. Chasing our dreams. First stand at the seas. Hey, adventure, this is our scene. I'm counting shotgun like a bandit on the run. My soul is the road I'm giving up control, going far, far from home. Going far, far from home. I'm going far, far from home. I'm going far, far, far from home. Road tripping songs. Woohoo! Far from home indeed. I love myself a good road trip. And I don't know if you've seen, but on my vlog I just posted here on this channel, which if you haven't yet, please subscribe. My top 5 summer road tripping songs for this year. Absolute. Thanks, Willie. Hey, hi, Maurizio. Hey, David. How's it going? Good to see you guys. Alrighty. So this week in the Choosers Unite group. Obviously, we've been making our summer road trip playlist. And man, there were some great songs. Oh, I just wish I could play all of them. But I picked one. I picked one to play for us today. This is Carmen's like quintessential road tripping song. It's Go Your Own Way by Fleetwood Mac. Oh yeah. Loving you isn't the right thing to do. How can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, maybe I'd give you my world. How can I when you won't take it from me? You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way, go your own way. Tell me why everything turned around. Backed up, shacking up is all you wanna do. If I could, baby, I'd give you my world. Open up, everything's waiting for you. You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way. Let us sing along that one. I love it. I love it so much. I also love David's comment before the show started that the clock is broken because it's running backwards. That's awesome. Alrighty, my friends. It is time. Oh. Turn the volume off there. Time to welcome our special guest. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Everybody, please welcome Ms. Emily Mack. Woo!
Hey.
How are you? Guys, if you haven't met Emily yet, she has a powerful raw voice. And to be honest, one of my favorites. And I love this. I love your bio so much. I have to read this. So she says, her bio says, so I don't know who wrote your bio, but it's beautiful. And it's so true. Your voice is like the first few sips of scotch. Sweet, sexy, smoky fire. Oh, I totally agree. Yes. How are you?
I'm good. Oh my God. I loved hearing you sing some Fleetwood Mac there. And Go Your Own Way is one of my favorite songs. So it was so nice to hear you sing that.
Thank you. Oh, I love that song. That's fabulous. Thanks, Carmen. Thanks for putting that on our road tripping list in the Choosers Unite group. So, man, Emily has been on the show before. If you've been a fan of Sunday Tunes for a while, you would have seen and met and gratefully heard Emily before. But it's been a while since you've been on the show. It's been since season 1, the end of season 1 there. So tell us what's been up with you. Any new music going on?
Well, yeah, like a lot of stuff. I have done some recordings, and I'll let you guys know when I'm going to release it, but hopefully that will be soon. really excited about the songs I did record. It was a really weird and interesting process because I was recording during the pandemic. So, you'd have your face mask on in the studio and then you'd go into the
Wow.
recording booth, take it off. And my whole recording process started before the pandemic, and then it got stopped, and then it got started, and then it got stopped, and then it got started,
Oh
kind of like.
God. So how do you stay inspired when you're doing a stop and start sort of process like that?
Ooh, it's tough. It's tough because I think, as artists, we can creatively go in different directions. We can get distracted. So it does make it hard for momentum. One of the things I am really proud that I've done during this time is, at first it was really depressing because I normally play with my band and I play some very basic piano and just started learning guitar over this pandemic because all of a sudden I
Wow.
was like, wow, I got to be a little more independent.
Mm.
And it's been
Whoa.
I've improved a lot since I started. I have a great teacher, Dylan Hennessy, who's another musician in the music scene. Um, but it's been a process. Like there was a steep learning curve at the beginning of the guitar, and I'm so happy I didn't quit because I was very frustrated there for a little bit.
Yeah, you know what? I also did that. I think I've had an off and on relationship with the guitar for sure. I started playing when I was 9, hated like, loved it, hated it, stopped.
Yeah.
Played when I was 13, loved it, hated it, stopped. Played it when I was 18. And then I went to university and I thought I was, like, done forever. I was like, "I'm gonna be a marketer, like, blah, blah, blah." Then I finished university and I was like, "Fuck that," and picked up the guitar again. I'm still a marketer, but whatever.
But I'm sure those skills helped you a lot with all you do with music.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely I mean, for all those young, musicians out there whose parents say, "You gotta go to school, get a business degree because 'cause it'll help you." Alright, well, I'd love to hear some of these new skills, so why don't you play us something?
Yeah, so this first tune I'm gonna sing is like a road trip song, although it's on a train. But
Ooh.
I think that's somewhere we all love taking trips, and hopefully we'll again soon. I know Jessica did the really cool. You did the across Canada on the Via Rail with
Yeah,
musician, and I hope they bring that whole thing back eventually because
me
that was
too.
so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great for the guest like, for the travelers, it's great for musicians. It was beautiful to have music 3 times a day on the train, all Canadian music. I hope they bring it back too, because it's a pretty special experience crossing Canada that way on the train and then having live performers as well. Super
Oh,
cool.
I bet
Yeah.
it's
And hopefully one of
awesome.
them is you one of these days.
I love to play the song on the train. Okay. Gonna take a freight train down to the station, Lord. Don't care where it goes. been doing? Oh, she been doing me.
You! All right. Right on. Willie says, hi, Emily. Catherine's in the house. So grateful that you're here. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Emily Mack, our special guest on Sunday Tunes today. We are singing some Roadtrippin songs and also wishing all the dads happy Father's Day today. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Hi, Mark. How are you? David's clapping. Yeah, that was awesome. So,
Thank you.
pandemic was clearly good for your artistic spirit because now you play multiple instruments.
Yeah.
That is
I'm
awesome.
still new. I am like way more. It's so funny. Like, I get nervous with shows with the band, but I've been doing that for so long that I'm used to that. And playing guitar, oh my God, like the adrenaline running through my body and arms. And I was like, but it's so great. And I'm so happy. I mean, obviously, as we all know, this has been a really hard time, but getting the time to learn guitar finally has been awesome.
That's amazing. Amazing. All right, so guys, we're going to play a game because it's becoming sort of like a Sunday Tunes thing to play a game. And a road trip staple here is I Spy with My Little Eye. Now, the object of the game is I will say, the host says, I spy with my little eye as something that is a certain color. And then our special guest, Emily Mack, is going to guess what I'm talking about based on whatever's in my background, which doesn't give us very many options, but you know. Okay.
I hope I'm good at this game.
I'm sure you'll be awesome. Okay. All right. And if you're just tuning in, the question of the day is what is your favorite road tripping song? So leave that in the comments. Alrighty. I spy with my little eye something that is black.
A truck? Is it something within this, or is it like we're on an imaginary road trip?
No, we're not on an imaginary road trip. We are. It's somewhere in my background. Yes. Although imaginary road trip would be so fun.
Yeah. Okay. Black, probably my outfit.
Try again. Although, yes, you're right. That is black.
Your outfit.
One more time. Yeah! Woohoo! Okay. And what is this? A question? Well, what do you know? What is the best road trip you've ever been on?
Ooh, that's tough. Years ago, my brother had a teaching job he did out in Australia. And me and my dad went to visit him, speaking of Father's Day. And we all went on a road trip like along the coast there in Australia. And it was beautiful beaches, gorgeous lands. And I think we had a convertible. I mean, it was quite a few years ago. So I'm trying to remember what car we were driving, but I'm pretty sure we got a convertible. And it was
awesome.
It was so gorgeous.
Wow, that's so cool. Australia is 100% on my bucket list.
We saw
so dope. In the wild. What?
Okay. So there's like, this was like once we had a guide, because you don't want to go by the wild kangaroos by yourself because there's things you need to know. And he took us to a petting zoo and we met the like domesticated kangaroos. Now they're pretty cute. You can walk by them, and I guess they're used to being around people, and they're kind of like yay hi, and cute. And the wild ones were gigantic, and they had like biceps. Like these guys look like they had been like bench pressing, and you're like, holy shit, I'm gonna stay far away from that kangaroo because it looks like it could kick my ass. And literally, they can. You have to be careful if they have like a lethal kick. Like I think it's like some kind of nail on like their toe that's really like.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
they are not cuddly.
no.
Yikes! Jesus! Oh my god! All right. I spy with my little eye. This is a toughie. Something that is green.
Your hair.
Ta-da! Good job. All right, here we go. What is your quintessential road trip song?
Ooh. That's tough.
It is tough.
Like, I love a lot of like Motown and classic stuff, but I mean, if you're gonna sing a song in the car at the top of your lungs, probably like Free Falling.
Oh, good one. Yes.
Yeah.
Amen. That's cool. Have you ever performed it? Free Falling?
Once, but I think I didn't have the right key.
Oh.
I think it was like too low, awkward like that.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking of other songs like Running with the Devil. You know, I love like it's fun to listen to some like classics when you're on a long road trip.
Totally.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, there's something about like those great like riffy rock songs.
Yeah.
So awesome. All right, well, would you like to play us another song?
Yeah. I'm just gonna get my capo for this
Sure.
next one. So when I was
Speaking of keys,
I practiced this song without the capo, and I'm like, what the hell is wrong with the song? Why does it sound too low for my voice? Why can't I sing it properly? And I was like, oh, yeah. So I made sure to make my capo out in front of me visible so I didn't forget.
perfect. I love it.
Okay, so this is an original song, and this is one of the ones that it will be on my EP. And well, it's kind of been inspired by this time we've gone through, which I think a lot of us started to rethink things, think, what am I doing with my life? Does it make sense? Does it matter? And of course it does, but there was a bit of an existential crisis time. And so I came up with an apocalyptic party song. And I just kind of thought, no matter what's happening in the world, I'm going to keep singing and playing. If it was the apocalypse, the end of this world, meteorite come crashing on down, humanity's about to explode. The animals are running for a higher ground. Save your prayers, there's no peace to be found. I'm going down singing. I'm going down dancing the night away. I'm going down singing. Oh, hell, it's the only way. Oh, I'm going down with a crash, boom, bang. We ran out the liquor store. Party's going underground. Tonight is the night. Let's make love, not fight. While we're still around. Our fears are crying out like hellish hounds. Raise your voice. I wanna hear your sound. I'm going down singing. with a crash, boom, bang. I'm gonna lay down and die. I'm maybe crying inside. Oh, I'll be shaken to the bone. Oh, my spirit, oh, you feel it. Oh, I feel you can't be broke. We're going down singing. We're going down dancing tonight. We're going down singing. Oh, hell is the only way. Oh, we're all going down. Oh, we're all going down. We're all going down with a crash, boom, bang. And that,
Yeah. I love that. It's been so much fun to hear songs all season and last season too that have been written about the pandemic and like how everybody sort of interprets it in their music. I just love where you took that. I was like, I don't know where this apocalyptic party song is going to go, but it did make me laugh out loud when you say that. I was like, yes. All right. I loved it. I loved it so much. That was great.
yay! And I can't wait for you to hear the recording because it's like, whoo, it's different and there's some really cool stuff on it. Although I also love doing acoustic versions of songs. I think I might also try to do some acoustic recordings so that
Cool.
people can have, the best of both worlds, depending on the mood they're in, what they want to listen to.
Absolutely. I love that idea. Yeah, it's fantastic. Me too. Like I can't pick between having a band and doing things acoustically. I just think they're both so amazing and so powerful. Mark says he's having a barbecue for his pops today. That's so nice. And Willie loved the song. Amazing. All right, so I've got a couple more I Spies for us. The classic Roadtrippin game. I
Oh, yeah.
spy with my little eye something that is gray.
I think it's the wall behind you.
Try again.
Oh, is it your watch?
It is! Woohoo!
Hey!
Emily's killing it. Spying, good spotting skills. All right. Have you ever written about road tripping? Or I guess traveling. You played a train song for us. And have you written about traveling at any other point?
As you can tell, I'm thinking about that. I don't. There's so many songs, and I do have to admit sometimes I forget my own lyrics, so I have my cheat sheet. Yes, in the sense of, I know there's one song I have, and there's a lyric, and now I'm trying to remember, just about moving away. Yeah, like going somewhere else, going some other place. So I think that is a theme I've sometimes explored. But I don't know. I don't think I've actually explored an actual song about a road trip, but it's a good idea. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, my road tripping song was like tragically concepted because it was about a horrible fucking experience. And then I ended up rewriting it because I was inspired at a Fall Out Boy concert and I was like, "Oh my god, like that's the theme that this song should take." And so I ended up rewriting that one. But yeah, I was so mad when I got home from a road trip.
You know, it's interesting what can come out of rewrites. You know, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it's just good as is. But like, there's a lot of songs, a lot of our favorite songs out there. Like, there's been a lot of tweaking done, and it's interesting
Totally.
sometimes. So even though I said going down singing is inspired by the pandemic, I actually had the idea years ago in the back of my head, and then I
Awesome.
forgot about it. In the first week of the pandemic, when we had our lockdown, maybe it was a day or so before, and I was going out on like a supply run, right? Where you're
Yes.
like all panicked. And I was walking up this street, and this song came into my head. I'm like, holy fuck. Now is the time for this song. And then it just
Wow.
grew from there. So, as you were saying, like sometimes you rewrite it, sometimes you have an idea years before, and it's like it's implanted in your brain, you forget about it, and then boom, you know, the timing's right.
I love that. That's amazing. What a cool story.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, 100%. It's so funny. There's a few I have a few of those that like kind of ping pong around my brain at different points in my life and haven't turned into songs yet. I think we all do. And so it's magical to hear about one that actually finally comes to fruition and in such an awesome way too. I
Oh my
love that.
god, in the recording, I'm just so excited for everyone to hear it. Like there's some really cool badass stuff on it, and I got Ben Healy
Awesome.
guitar, so that's always that's always a great thing.
Brilliant. Yes. All right,
Yeah.
one more I Spy. Ready?
Okay.
I spy
Here-
with my little eye something that is dark brown.
No. Oh, is it my hair now because it didn't turn out red? It's kind of like burgundy.
It's beautiful though. Was it trying to be red?
It's so funny. Like I'm okay now. I've like accepted it. I'm kind of like, oh, this is a cool different shade. It's like a dark auburn red on the box. I got like a
Okay.
purple color. That this is the fun thing about red. After I've been out in the sun a few times and I've washed it a couple times, it might turn to that other shade. But it was kind of like this is not what was on the box.
Oh my god, that's so frustrating.
At least it's not orange. That's the one. Like I've had a few different hair colors over the years, and I've looked back on it. And at one point, I had an orangey red, and I was like, "Ooh, that was not the best look on me."
Oh no. More of a natural red kind of.
Yeah.
Wild. My brother has red hair. That's kind
Oh
of
yeah.
orangey red. Yeah, it's if I mean on him it looks brilliant, but he's
Yeah.
got the natural skin tone for it. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be that
No.
way. Oh, great. So, yes, it was your hair. Good job.
Oh,
Even though I
good.
know your hair is red, but it does look dark brown from here.
Yeah. It depends on the light. Then no, I don't know. It looks dark
Yeah.
brown.
It's
Oh wow.
definitely auburn highlighted. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like when the light catches it. It's beautiful. Um, so now you've just learned guitar. So and you've what instruments do you play now? What's the lineup?
I always get nervous talking about it because, like, although I can see how much I've improved with the guitar, hugely, still a long way to go. That's what's actually great about instruments and music. Is like you could spend years on it, and there's still like another level. There's still more things to learn. So I play
Seriously.
acoustic guitar. I do have a ukulele, but I haven't been playing that as much. So I need to pick that up again. And I have a piano here. Right
Nice.
here. And that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Awesome. Stoked.
Oh, actually, true. I have a flute somewhere in my house. When
Oh
I
my
was,
gosh.
yeah, I played flute in band, and I haven't
Cool.
up in years. I should probably sell it online or something. Last time, this is a funny story. This is years ago, so oh God, more than 10, 15 years, 17 years ago or something. Much younger, and I had an agent at that time, and I was going out for acting auditions, and I still love acting. I want to get back out there and do that as well, but it's really funny.
Amazing.
I like film acting, and I love
Cool.
live, but what I kept getting musical theater auditions, and who knows, maybe someday, but I'm not like one of those musical theater like jazz hands. It's not like, I don't love it like I love singing with a band and
Fair.
singing rock. So I would
Mhm.
like go out on these auditions that I didn't really want to go out on. And one of them, they wanted to not only hear me sing, but play the flute. And so I think I played the flute, and I hadn't played in years before I sang.
Oh my god.
My mouth was so sore. And then I go to sing, and it was just like so awkward. I'm like,
Oh
what am
my
I doing?
god.
Like, I've kind of developed more into the rocker over time, but like, especially when I was younger, my headshot was very much girl next door. So I would like sing in
Mm.
things like blues bands or rock bands and sing this really cool stuff. And then I get the audition to be like, I am 16, going on 17. And I was just like, no, not this. No. I mean, nothing
Oh
wrong with
my
that.
god.
You know, if I were to do a musical, it would be something like and all that jazz. It would be like, like a more adult
Yes.
character and sexy and fun and yeah.
Totally. I can totally see you rocking that. It'd be amazing. Oh my gosh, David says Tom Petty wrote "Swingin'" in his head while doing a second take on another song that wasn't working. That's super cool.
Oh my god. He's like
Wild.
genius. And I am so actually, speaking of Father's Day, a couple years, 3 or 4 years before Tom Petty died, maybe it might have been his last tour through Canada. I got to see him with my dad in concert, and it was the
Wow.
amazing experience. Like, not only was it the father daughter bonding, but he was just holy shit, what a rock star. He comes out, he just has his arms out to the side, and he just like owns the stage, and everyone's like, run!
Wow.
And then what's crazy about him and those songs and how good they are is like he's singing his songs, and everybody's singing pretty much almost all of the songs, so the lyrics back to him. I'm just like,
Right.
holy shit, what a
Crazy.
rock! Yeah.
That's awesome. Wow. Well, we have one more song together, which makes me incredibly sad because it means we only get to hear one more song from you. But also really excited because I can't wait to hear it. What are you going to play for us next?
Well, as you can see me moving furniture around, I get in front of the piano here, and sing an original song that I wrote with my producer, actually. And it's a song about toxic relationships, but it could refer, it doesn't have to. So often people think that has to be a romantic relationship. It could be a romantic relationship, it could be a friendship. Like, basically, it's anything that brings you down. And it was so interesting writing with my producer Dejon in the studio, because like we were just throwing out ideas, and nothing was really sticking. And then I'm like, it kills me to love you. And both of us were like, ooh, that's something. Like, it was just so interesting that moment when that lyric popped out of my mouth, because I wasn't thinking. And we hit on something. So this is one of the songs on my EP. But again, this is like a slowed down acoustic version. And the EP has a big ass rocking version with this absolutely
Amazing.
killer solo by Ben, and
Yes.
some really cool background vocals I did. So it's so much, I think, a great song you can play in any way. And I'm going to give you the acoustic version of this song right now.
I love it.
Fuck your games, all I do is lose. Your love is fake, and your lips are loose. All you do is take, I give it all to you. Now I'm done playing the devil's muse. Your blood runs black, you can take all your darkness back. It kills me to love you, it kills me to love you. Oh, it kills me to love you. Oh, when you kissed me, you stole my soul. Now I'm empty, don't know where to go. Oh, I guess I lost all control. An exorcism send you back to hell. Your blood runs black, you can take all your darkness back. It kills me to love you, it kills me to love you. Oh, fucking kills me to love you. I died in your arms, in your arms, in your arms. I died in your arms, in your arms, in your arms. I died in your arms, in your arms, in your arms. But watch out, baby, I've been reborn, yeah. Runs black, you can take all your darkness back. It kills me to love you, it kills me to love you. Oh, oh, it kills me to love you. Oh, it kills me to love you.
Yeah. Woo! Awesome. Well, Emily, where can we find you and where can we follow you to find out when the album's coming out?
Yeah, make sure to I have a website, emilymacmusic.com. But the socials that I'm on the most, I mean, I'm on most of them, but Instagram and TikTok are where I'm most present. I also have Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, but Instagram and TikTok are my favorite of choice. So
Nice.
if you follow me there, and actually, if you want to get the inside scoop on things and make sure you don't miss anything, you can sign up for my email list, which is on my website, emilymacmusic.com.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Oh, amazing. Wow. Well, thank you so much, Emily.
Thank you.
Rockin'. Like just rockin'. And I'm so excited to hear the album. I love all the new music. It just sounds so great. And thanks for chatting with us about all of your favorite road trip stories and stuff.
Yeah.
And playing I Spy with me. That was super fun. Awesome. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you have a wonderful moment with your dad whenever that happens. And
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see you soon. All the best with the rest of your recording, and can't wait to have you back on the show.
Thank you so much for having me on the show, Jessica, and so good to see you. I've
So
missed
good to see
you
you.
since you've moved out west, and I'm just so glad to still be connecting with you. This is awesome how
Me
we can
too.
do this. Yeah.
Isn't it? That's crazy. I know, it's wild. I love it. Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Emily Mack, go follow her at Emily Mack Music on all platforms, emilymackmusic.com. Excellent. All right, we'll see you soon, girl.
Bye.
Bye. All righty. Well, guys, as always, the music is not yet over. We have a few more songs together. Happy Father's Day to all the papas out there, daddies, dadas, and we're also singing some road tripping songs because who loves a good road trip? I do, and I used to go on a whole bunch of road trips with my dad, so it feels right to have road tripping song day on Father's Day today. It's request time. So this request comes from Jeannie. This is one of her favorite road tripping songs. And it's kind of amazing because, as we learned, it is also Emily's favorite road tripping song. And we talked quite a bit about Tom Petty in a couple different instances. So here is Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. Oh, sorry. Oh my God. There it is. Good grief, hey? I'm like all flustered from Emily's awesome performance. And also, I wonder if I'm on the right capo. She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus and America too. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves horses and a boyfriend too. Yeah. It's a long day living in Rosita. There's a freeway. I'm totally not on the right capo. I'm sorry, guys. Something happened between last night and now. Ah! So annoying when that happens. Because I had a great key going on. It was funny because we just talked about keys and singing this song in the wrong key. Hilarious. She's a good girl and I'm free. Yeah, it's way too high. What the hell? Come on. What's happening here? She's a good girl and I'm free. Yeah, there we go. It's a long day living in Rosita. There's a freeway running through the yard, and I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart, and I'm free. I'm free falling. Yeah, I'm free. I'm free falling. Vampires walking through the valley, move west down Ventura Boulevard, and all the bad boys standing in the shadows, all the good girls home with broken hearts, and I'm free. I'm free falling. Yeah, I'm free. I'm free falling. Wanna glide down over Mulholland. Wanna ride her name in the sky. I wanna free fall out into nothing. Wanna leave this world for a while. And I'm free. I'm free falling. Yeah, I'm free. I'm free falling. Free falling, I'm a free falling, I'm a free falling, I'm a free fall. And I'm free. I'm free falling. Yeah, I'm free. I'm free falling. Free falling. Oh, nice. Thanks, Jeannie, for coming by and saying hi as I'm playing your request. How perfect was that? That's hilarious. Awesome, guys. Well, this is a song that I think about every time I think about traveling because I've played it multitudes of time crossing the country on the Via Rail train as an artist on board the Canadian, which goes from Toronto to Vancouver and Vancouver to Toronto. It's a brilliant trip. If you love trains and you love Canada, I highly recommend putting the two together and traveling Canada by train. I think the Canadian stopped during the pandemic, but I hope it does come back soon. And they used to have live music on it on the train. So hopefully that happens again. They also have live music on the Eastern one, the one from Montreal to Halifax, which past Sunday Tunes guest Carmen Toth has played on as an artist on board, and it sounds fabulous. And someday I would love to check that one out too. I'm sad you missed Emily too. She was fucking fabulous. So, but hey, you know what? If you missed a part of the show, this show gets posted right here on YouTube after the live stream. So you can go back and see all of the parts that you may have missed. And skip around. It's jump around. Anyways, this song is the song that makes me think about traveling is Heart of Gold by Neil Young. I'm such a huge fan of this song. And last week's guest, this is how we met singing Heart of Gold on stage during one of his performances. That was Damian Rattler. If you missed it, that one's up on YouTube too. I wanna live, I wanna give. I've been a man of mosquito. I've been a miner with a heart of gold. It's been expressions I never give. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm growing old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, cross the ocean for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind, it's such a fine line. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm growing old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm growing old. Do 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 do. Ba ba da ba ba da ba 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 ba. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. Keep me searching and I'm growing old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. I love that song. See you later. Bye, Jeannie. What a fantastic song about searching the world over. Isn't that what we're doing sometimes when we're traveling? That's a common one, I would say. Getting away, searching for ourselves, searching for someone else. Searching, exploring. It's like, because traveling just lets us get out of our comfort zone, you know? Try something new and be exposed to different people and trying to change our perspective. And I think that's why I travel. I travel for the fresh perspective that I get from people all over the world, the way that they do things, the way that they see things, and I find that very inspiring. We have one more song together. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Sunday Tunes. Guys, next week is the season finale. Season 3 of Sunday Tunes is coming to a close already. Next season starts in September. So definitely make sure to mark your calendars and subscribe so you don't miss any notifications about that. And I forget where I was going to go with that. Oh, yeah. And our special guest is Norm Smith. He's coming to us live from the top of a boat somewhere off of the west coast of Canada. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see him. I cannot wait to hear what he has in store for us. So definitely make sure you set your notification bell. We go live every Sunday, 1 p.m. PST. That's Pacific time. And it's the season finale, so we won't be together for the rest of the summer until September again. So we'll I'll definitely make sure to have a date in mind for you next week so you can put it straight in your calendar. This is a song that I covered here on my YouTube channel a couple years ago. We lived at this house that had this insane backyard for Toronto, like just crazy. And so I'm standing out in my backyard and you can see like the garden, and it was really, really fun. So I often think about that. And I played this song on the train as well. And it was pretty cool because we would change the lyrics to the lyric is I'm going to California. But we'd change it to I'm going to Vancouver because that's where we were headed half the time. Anyways, this is California by an Ontario band called Wave. Yeah, train songs. Thank you so much for being on the show, Emily. Such an absolute pleasure. Amazing. Yes, agreed, Buffalo. So good to see Emily Mack, even if it was only on my laptop. Same. Thank God for video. This is called California. on a lonely day. I look out on the freeway and I can fantasize about the car I drive. Don't leave the light on, I can find my way. It's been so long now, I have to say, I'm going to California, gonna live the life, sipping on tequila, night after night, dreaming of the moment when everything is right. Little bit of love goes a long way tonight. I'm on my way, headed for the sun, that's where I'll stay. Never going back home. Do you ever feel like you need a change? Go out where no one knows your name. I'm going to California, gonna live the life, sipping on tequila, night after night, dreaming of the moment when everything is right. Little bit of love goes a long way tonight. Wanna meet me there? We'll be dancing on the sand, dancing on the sand. Days will never end. We'll go on and on and on. On a lonely day, I look out on the freeway and I can fantasize about the car I drive. Don't leave the light on, I can find my way. It's been so long now, I have to say. It's been so long now, I have to say. I'm going to California, gonna live the life, sipping on tequila, night after night, dreaming of the moment when everything is right. Little bit of love goes along. I'm going to California, gonna live the life, sipping on tequila, night after night, dreaming of the moment when everything is right. Little bit of love goes a long way tonight. Yes! It's an early 2000 song. I think it's like 2000 or 2001. Yeah, such a good song. Oh my God, I know. I love that song. Oh, thanks, David. Brilliant. Oh, awesome. Right on, guys. Well, as always, it is such an absolute pleasure to get to hang out with you. Happy Father's Day. Woohoo! I'm going to go call my dad now. Call my dad and celebrate dad some more. But first, there's more, because I'm not done playing music yet. I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm just getting started here. It's Instagram Encore time. So if you're not done with the music yet, come join me on Instagram at Spez Sings, SPZSINGS, and for a couple more songs on your Father's Day weekend, and also more road tripping songs. So if you're like getting some inspiration right now for your road tripping playlist this summer, thank you for tuning in. If you missed the beginning of the show, this is posted on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and like this video and go back to the beginning and check out the whole episode. There's a whole playlist called Sunday Tunes Season 3. If you are new to Sunday Tunes and you have some catching up to do, let me tell you, the guests this season have been out of control. Huge thank you to Emily Mack for being here and being our special guest today. Rowdy Rick, what's up? All right, guys, I will see you on Instagram in like 5 minutes and or next week, 1 p.m. PST, right here on YouTube. Love you guys. Bye.